Shantae C. Coming back at you with another tea and things. I'm chilling with my favorite lovely co-host,
Nia. And here, Shantae, get me right.
Lord Jesus. Are we back on that?
We back on it because I couldn't pull it up.
Oh, we back on it there.
There we go.
There
Live
you
in the
go.
back.
There you
All
go.
right. So, hey, we're back. We are back for, well, there's a lot going on. And of course, in 30 minutes, we can't cover it all. So we got to always.
We going to do what we can do, though.
We going to do what we could do. So, we'll just start with the good. Start giving out flowers, right?
Good, bad, and ugly. Lord, you got to get a GBU of this week. The last 2
We got a good, a bad, and ugly. But no, we're going to start giving out some flowers. So, oh my God, I am so excited.
Yeah.
That J-Lo and Ben Affleck got married.
Well, they said that she was a bridezilla, Lord.
Really?
I was watching.
She went to Vegas. She stood in line.
Oh Lord, I was looking at the tabloid. They said she was a bridezilla. I'm like, on her 25th marriage? How's she a bridezilla?
You know what?
Did you miss me?
She was a bridezilla? Okay, I didn't catch that one yet. But apparently they were engaged in 2002. In 2003, they postponed the wedding.
And she got with another dude.
And well, no, because they didn't split up till 2004.
Oh, okay.
And they've been back together since 2021. And
so I guess she said, I'm about to go back to my owl with Ben Affleck.
I always thought they were a really cute couple.
Yeah.
I think maybe they loved each other and had to get that old thing back.
So I guess she was like, go have me some Latino kids and then I'll get back with you, man. Holla back.
Well, I think that it's been 20 years or close to that they've probably grown a lot.
That's true. I'll say that. Let me stop being ghetto.
They've probably certainly grown a lot as people. But
that's true.
So cute, like true love. They're back.
Well, my favorite was when she was in the video and they were driving like the speedboat and she was like all living up on her man. I was like, oh, they look so cute together.
I always thought.
But my favorite J-Lo couple is her and Puff. I mean, I'm just trying
they want to take it back to the hood, y'all.
Bring me Puff back, J-Lo. I think you missed out on one.
No, they I don't think that was gonna work.
Okay. She wasn't gonna take the case for you. No. She said I got way too much career to live. You're gonna have to get one of your other
promises. She lived her career.
She did that. Shout out to J-Lo. Her birthday's coming up. She's a Leo just like me. So
I can see a Leo in her.
So happy birthday, boo-boo.
But give them their flowers.
Flowers.
You know, to bring it back, bring that old thing back 20 years later. Can't. All right, so I'm gonna move on. Lord have mercy, there's a lot going. This thing has gotten messy, ugly, crazy, and there's a lot going on. So, our ATL prosecutor, she said in the next 60 days, which we down to 50 now, she's pulling 2 more big rappers off the street on these RICO charges.
What?
And everybody's
don't tell me T.I., Lord.
No. Well, hold on. I'm glad you brought him up. And y'all gonna stop talking about my people, okay?
Uh-oh.
Y'all gonna stop talking about my friends.
Uh-oh. What happened now? Who's she trying to bring up on charges?
Well, no, the thing has gotten ugly. People are saying that T.I. is the snitch to the Fed.
You lying.
That's in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution.
Put it out there?
Put it out there, yeah. But that's what people are saying. Who knows? We don't know who these other 2 rappers are. You know, there's a lot of speculations out there that who it is, who it could be. I'm not. Y'all go do your own research on that because I'm not gonna.
Look, we ain't gonna put it out there on tea and things.
I'm not gonna put that bad energy on people, but it's a lot of talk. One of them, I hope not, because he's my favorite rapper. What am I gonna dance to on Saturday morning?
Oh, shooky dookie.
Yeah.
Oh,
This thing
Lordy.
has gotten ugly.
Lee.
Yeah.
Lee.
Yeah, it's gotten nasty.
Wowzers.
Yeah. So they have, I mean, so many people have been arrested on it. You know, our Young Thug Gunner, 25 others. On Monday, they hit him with 56 charges.
Wow.
Just crazy. But for y'all to be out there talking about Tip is the snitch, I don't see that in him.
I'm kind of.
I think he keeps it to the streets. I don't see.
I mean, I think he might have been street 25 years ago when he first came out. I think
when he was arrested every other week.
Right, but now that he done got a little bit of
well, they say he's cool with the feds, which is how he got all his stuff. But
wowzers. Well, maybe because he took it to VH1 or Bravo, made a series about it, Redemption, Road to Redemption, T.I. Is that how he made the deal and was able to film the whole experience?
I don't know.
Oh, inquiring minds want to know.
So, I don't know. You guys hit us up. Tell us what you think, who you think these rappers are that's coming off the streets. I hope it's not one of my favorites. Do y'all think Tip is out there snitching? Because I don't think so.
Hopefully not.
The homie.
Hopefully
I don't
not.
see that in him.
I'm scared.
We're going to move on to another one of my... Y'all going to leave my people alone.
What happened?
So, Chris.
Lover?
No, Brown.
Oh, no. What did Chris Brown do?
So, apparently...
apparently,
Chris was charging fans $1,000 for a picture, a meet and greet.
Oh, hell no.
And people are really pissed off about it.
Chris Brown, I done supported you from day one.
And he got way too much money for
to be charging for $1,000.
So one fan took to
Twitter or
Insta and said that she would have to be posing naked with Chris
for $1,000. Damn straight.
And then another fan that paid, and he showed his picture, said $1,000 not bad. He has lifelong memories. All y'all gonna have for memories is paying bills.
No, first of all, I got a picture with Genuine from 2001, and that joint was free. Well, it wasn't free. It was $13.99 because I had to buy the CD. Chris, you are tripping. Look, inflation has happened, but not that much, bruh.
I'm a little shocked at this.
I mean,
there's gotta be more to the story, and I gotta go digging a little bit deeper because
I feel like you can be like, okay, I'll take a picture if you download the album. Like, I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how they get their little algorithm up. But why are you charging $1,000? You got a habit you trying to support.
Chris, no.
Shit. Look, shit. You heard it here first from the second half of T and Things. I'm Thangz right now. I ain't being T, I'm being Thangz.
Oh, okay. Robin says she'll always have her memory of meeting Andre 3000 and Lynn Small. And that was free. Hey, Robin.
Damn straight.
I got a big collage of lots of pictures that I haven't paid for it. Okay.
Exactamundo.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do it. I just ain't gonna
Y'all
do
not gonna pay $1,000 to take a picture?
Hell no. I ain't gonna pay no $1,000. I ain't gonna pay no $1,000.
No.
I didn't even pay that much to see him in concert.
Yeah.
And I got a whole video of him dancing and singing and everything.
I don't think you're gonna be getting $1,000 up out of me.
But
I love you, and I love you.
I love you with all my
heart. I might pay you that if I could get an hour dance lesson, 2 hours. Give me 2 hours.
You have to give me
$500 an hour.
You gonna have to give me a lap dance and a striptease for $1,000. And I'm gonna have to be able to post it on social media. I'm sorry.
What people was able to post.
I'm gonna need you to post a striptease.
Well,
What's
I
up,
don't know
Chris?
if Chris is
What's
giving
up,
you.
Chris? $1,000?
I don't know if he's giving you a strip.
I don't know. He kind of skinny though.
He's not skinny at all.
Shit. I'm tripping, y'all.
Yeah. Chris Brown is not skinny at all.
He ain't thick.
I mean, he don't have an eat good belly or anything, but
no, he definitely doesn't have no rotund belly.
the man,
He's in shape.
He's in shape. He looks like
He's in shape.
Work out, dance his ass off, climb up poles, do backflips off him, and all of that.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
He's in shape. Yeah, no.
What else we got in the news today, baby?
So, well, that's all we got in the celebrity news because, like I said, we only got 30 minutes
to talk this so talk it all the way through, moving. Right?
And I think y'all gonna like this topic.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's just go on and get into it. So, dun dun dun, dun drum roll. But anyway, dating someone who's not taking care of their kid. That's bad.
Lord, let's get into it. We're going to get into a little bit of teen things right now.
Yeah, that's really bad. And I think that it's bad on both parties. Like for me, I would not date a person.
Condone, right.
Right, that is not claiming their kids or taking care of them. That's a big no-no for me. It's a turn off. It's a no-no. What do you guys think? Because there's a lot of people out there, and I even know people that, men and women, I know women that their kids are living with their parents, their whatever, their sister, their parents, and they're living with this man and
living their best life,
who has kids, and so you're there for his kids.
You over there being the mom for his kids.
That's trifling.
You be a mom for his kids.
And I know everybody gotta do what they gotta do, and maybe some situations could be rough, and you don't, you're not in a position to have your own spot right now. But I mean, I'm sorry, if I'm gonna be here with you and your kids, mine are gonna be here too. Period. Point blank.
Damn straight. So I'm gonna set up the situation for you. So how would you feel if you were dating a guy, right? You're 6 months into this relationship and it's like a whirlwind relationship. And all of a sudden you're like, you get a child support order in the mail because y'all kind of shacking up, right? And you're like, Billy Porter, why do you have a child support come to my house? I didn't know you had kids.
That's bad, but it happens every day.
It happens every day. So my question out there to all of our fan favorites, what do y'all think about that? How can you be in a relationship with a person who physically has children, ain't told you nothing about the kid, and they just living their life fan-free, kid-free, chilling and doing what they want to do? You ain't seen no kid, you ain't heard of no kid, you ain't did nothing with no kid, and they got 12 kids on the side. I'm just trying to see.
Well, that's a little extreme, going 12. I mean, some people do.
Okay, 5.
But, okay, that's more like it.
5.
But it's not only that. Like, as a woman, I could not. Like, if I'm dating a man,
right,
and even if he told me about his kids, but he doesn't see them, because there could be reasons why he don't see them, but you don't even take care of them, that's an issue for me. But I know that a lot of women that they're okay with that. So and they even hold men back, hindering them, like, oh, why you got to do so much for her and this and that. And I would never, ever, ever.
So let me ask
step in the way of somebody taking care of their child.
Do you feel like it's okay for them to just be having the money coming out their check and not spending any time with them, so they support them financially but not emotionally? Would you be okay with that?
I'm not okay with that, but sometimes that's the court's order, and I can't override that.
the court order for them not to spend no time with their kid, but to pay the money.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I ain't never. Well, I
And
mean, I
that's
don't
something
know.
you would want to look into, like why the courts is, not allowing you to see your child right
Right,
now.
because that's like child abuse, or you doing something to endanger the
Or-
kid. That's the
yeah.
only reason why they're gonna say you can't get no
Well,
visitation.
sometimes there could be like it could have been a domestic dispute or something. So while the courts is working it all out, they'll pull the visitation. It could have been a domestic dispute, a fight.
And you like, okay, why y'all was fighting?
Yeah,
And then you gonna pull that shit on me.
But it happens every day, and that's the thing. Like,
so
the state picks it up.
So do we give people the benefit of the doubt if they paying their child support, but they can't see their kids?
Well, you would want to dig a little deeper on why they can't see their kids.
Right.
Like what went down,
right?
What's being investigated or whatever. You would want to dig a little deeper, but I mean
that part. So looking at our live chat, looks like woo, child, they talking tonight. Breezy says absolutely not. The instant I find out you don't take care of your kids, it's over.
Yes, I'm with that. I'm with that.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Thank you, boo. Yeah. And then she said there is no explaining your kids away. Yeah. No explaining.
Yeah, that's true.
Robin says I couldn't do it. There is no type of future with anyone like that for me. I agree, Robin.
I agree too, and it's mind-blowing to me how people, man or woman, like,
you don't even tell me. Like I can understand if y'all are not like super serious, but I feel like once y'all start to get to that point where like they really feeling you, I feel like that has to be a conversation. I don't think I have to know right up front that there's a situation with you and your kids, but I feel like if we go on the first couple of dates and you really feeling me and you like trying to take it further, I feel like you need to explain that to me.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, because I'm not going to tell you everything on the first date.
But
I mean, a whole kid, you going to keep that shit secret?
There's people that's dating and yeah, they know that their significant other has kids. And how is it not a turnoff if they're not taking care of their kids, can spend time with them,
and choose not to?
That's a problem. Isn't that a problem?
I mean, especially anybody you trying to make a future with, because you think to yourself, okay, what are my kids going to experience with your ass?
Yeah, I mean, it's a major problem. And,
is there any circumstance that you could condone? Like, okay, if the baby mama beat you up or like was trying to fight you every time they came around or was trying to get you locked up, is there a situation where you might be like, okay, I can maybe sort of understand why?
Well, if somebody's safety is in jeopardy, but that's still, no matter what, don't stop you from sending money for your kids or sending clothes for your kids or whatever it is you're gonna do.
So what? So if you send the money and then the baby mama like, I hate you and I'm spending this shit on myself, you okay with that? Because
that happens every day.
Though. Because sometimes the men stop paying the child support because they like, oh, this B ain't taking care of the babies. So I don't want to give money to her because she not gonna do what she need to do. She ain't gonna do right by the kid.
And sometimes people stop paying when somebody starts dating someone else, but that's still your child and your responsibility.
So do we think it's okay to be like, okay, I know she not doing right by the kids, so that's why I don't want to pay the child support?
I don't think that that's a good enough reason.
Because men use that reason all the time.
Right, but you can still, okay, so I mean, if you have a child support order, you have a child support order. Period.
Right. So
but if y'all just have something worked out, you can still, bring clothes, you can bring,
because let's be honest,
whatever. But I think that people get it mixed up that just because you're paying child support does not mean that, like
you're involved with the kids.
Well, does not mean that every nickel of that child support is supposed to go on their clothes and shoes. Yes, some should, but kids also have to have food in their mouth. They have to have a roof over their head.
Right.
They have to have lights and internet.
That is a fact.
So, I mean, yeah.
And how can you say how it's being divvied up, I guess? And, because so in the profession that I'm in, I see a lot of child support orders coming through, right? And so in talking with some people who have these supports, I hear a lot of stories about different types of scenarios, right? And so it's interesting because there's so many different perspectives that we don't consider. We only see the one part of, that person not quote unquote paying the child support, but it can be so much deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I don't like to see is when you have like a glamorous mom and then the kid look all beat up. And it's okay every now and then, because I got a daughter and she ain't always looking prim and proper every single time she walk out the door, but that shouldn't be the majority of the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
true.
The majority of the time, if you're up to par, the kids should be up to par. So it's like I do get like those things, but I feel like if you're gonna take care of yourself, like take care of yourself just as much as you would take care of the kid. Like, I feel like when you have a kid, there's things that you're going to sacrifice. And so I don't feel like you should be looking better than your baby or nothing like that. And I'm not saying that you can't spend the money on yourself, but I am saying that you should make sure that the kid has everything that they need to have before you start spending the money on yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think men do at times take it too far to say, I'm not gonna pay no child support because I feel like she's gonna do this or that.
I can date a man that is not taking care of his kids. That is a problem for me, and I do not have and I shouldn't. I do not have respect for a person, woman, man, whatever, that is
neglecting.
Well, that is bodily able. If you're not able, that's a different story. But that is able to take care of their kids,
right?
And they're not. That's a problem for me.
Yeah.
And it's just mind blowing to me because there's a lot of people that date people that don't take care of their kids. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. So,
look, she's taking a chapter out of my book.
I know. I'm taking a chapter out of her book, right? I know a guy, and we're good friends. No date, nothing crazy. But we're friends, and I was trying to mind my business, but I just couldn't. So his girlfriend moved in with him and his kids. Okay. Left her kids by her mom.
Oh, hell no.
Okay, which okay, she had to move out of her place and couldn't afford to get a place, so she put her kids in a safe environment and then went to his house.
Why she go live with her mama?
Well,
with the kids.
That was one of the conversations I had with him too. But the other thing was she was there with his kids. He got little kids. Of course, helping take care of his kids.
Right. She cooking and cleaning, tucking them in, reading them bed stories while grandma got your kids. Okay.
Right. And then she gets pregnant.
Oh, hell no.
So when she got pregnant with him, I couldn't hold it anymore. I just was like, I think it's disgusting, trifling.
Yeah.
Like, she should be with her. You shouldn't even be turned on enough by this woman to get her pregnant. She should be at her mom's with her kids.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like, her mom shouldn't have to wake up and get those kids to breakfast when they're not feeling good. Be there for them and comfort them. When they have a fall or something, put the Band-Aid on their knee. That's what you should be doing. instead of shacking up with this man and his kids and getting pregnant.
Yeah,
Seems
that's
like you're
crazy
already in
as
a
hell.
bad situation to me. I don't know.
That's crazy as hell. I don't get it. Look, our producer over there shaking his head like,
Yeah, and that's an honest to God true story. But
wow.
that's why this topic was like really important to me, because and y'all tell us what y'all think. Y'all been tuning in. There's a lot of moms. I mean, not a lot of moms. I'm sorry. There's a lot of people out there, man,
who don't
woman,
have their perspective
whatever,
straight,
and they're dating people that don't take care of their kids.
And they make excuses.
Yeah, you should mind your business, but hey, I'm calling your ass out. So don't come date me and you're not taking care of your children, because I'm calling you out.
Yeah.
And every time you buy me something, I'm gonna say, "Oh, thank you. It's a nice gift. Oh, it's a nice bag, but what did you get your kids?"
Yeah, I just simply don't understand when you lay down to have a baby. When you lay down anytime to have sex, really, there's always the possibility that you can have a kid. And so, in doing that, there's a higher level of responsibility. You know what I'm saying? And so the question becomes, if you're not doing it now, what makes me think that you're gonna do it later with me? And so I don't even want to test the waters. I made it a rule a long, long, long time ago. I dated one person, they had kids, it was a very crazy situation, and I said I will never be in a situation like that again. I really didn't even want to date people that had kids, because I felt like it was just way too complicated.
Yeah, I mean, it is, but it's not. I mean, especially the older you get, most people are going to have kids. But you damn sure better be taking care of them.
Right. So Robin says, I know someone that was dating a guy and got pregnant by him, and he doesn't take care of his kids or even himself.
Oh,
I don't understand why she put herself into that situation.
Yeah, that's true.
Crazy as hell.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. But the sad part about it is
there's more than not.
There's so many people out there that date people that don't take care of their children, and that how is that okay with you? I know there's different situations going on out there, and there's different reasons why different people, don't. But like, I mean, come on.
Right. So how can you? What type of person are you if you're cool with that? I guess is the bigger point. Like, what type of person do you have to be to take a blind eye to something like that?
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, what does that say about you? Like, you just really don't give a damn for real.
I feel that in some cases.
Yeah.
Every situation is different, but if you just got somebody that's reckless and like, oh, fuck it, I'm just going to do me and live my best life, and I could give two damns about what if my child have a loaf of bread,
right,
or whatever, that's a problem.
Oh, shoot. Breezy said, you got to be immature and irresponsible as hell.
I'm with you, Breezy. I'm with you.
So I hope y'all enjoyed this topic.
Yes.
I
Definitely was something that needed to be brought up.
Right.
But there's a lot of that going on.
Definitely. So we're going to get into this 2-minute tip about saving money, brought to you, empowered today by Shantae. So here is my tip. Whenever you want to do anything with yourself, whether it's manicure, pedicure, party, vacation, or whatever, right? It's fine to do that. But let's plan and budget. Because typically when you plan and you budget, you will always find the better deal, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to do things at the spur of the moment, try your hardest not to. Because I guarantee you, if you plan just a couple of weeks in advance, you can get the best deals possible. So that's a tip from me.
Yep, and that's true, because I do spare it a minute, and I pay. But I do know when I plan it, it's planned great. I sat on the phone last night with my aunt. We was planning a trip because you know me. I was like, let's leave this weekend. Okay, that was $1 million. She's
Right.
like, let's plan it out a few weeks out. And I was like, oh, that's gonna save us $2,000.
Boom. So tip for the day, make sure you can have the luxurious life you want to live. And believe me, divas and divos, we want to live that life to the fullest. Just make sure you plan a little bit in advance so that you can get the best deals possible. And that's our time, guys.
All right. Peace. You guys are faithful.
We
Thanks for
love
tuning
you.
in. See you next
See
Wednesday.
you next week. Peace.